We recording? Okay. Welcome to another episode of I've Been Thinking. Once again, it's your boy Marlon. I don't know what to talk about right now. I really don't. Um, Not because I don't have things that I've been thinking about, but more because I've been thinking about so much. I don't know where to begin. Um, there are things that have crossed my mind that I'm not sure if I want to bring it up, like the Bill Cosby verdict. I have strong feelings about that. I have things that I've said about that. I've seen things that people have said about it, and um, just not sure where that would go. Um, Also, there's your friend, whoever might be watching this, your friend, your homie, because he damn sure ain't mine. Uh, Mr. Kanye Kardashian, he's a fool. He's a fool. I've been watching his tomfoolery all the way from I love Trump to uh, slavery was a choice. Um, and I just can't give that man shine. I can't. I don't really want to talk about that because I really don't want to put his name out there um, any more than it's already out there. I'm not saying that I'm all important like that, but I just I don't want to give him shine. Uh, Although what really upset me about what he said, more than what he said, is the fact that there are people who came out the next day defending him. That bothered me. But once again, I don't know if I want to address that straight on because I just don't want to give him that shine. Um, there was something else that happened regarding gun violence, but it wasn't at a school. Shoot, what was it that happened? I can't even. That's messed up. That's messed up. I know something happened with a gun, but I don't remember exactly what it was. That means this shit is happening too much. But oh, I know what it was. I know what it was. I remember. I remember the Waffle House guy. The Waffle House guy. The white guy that shot the four black people at Waffle House, and the black guy that stopped him, and uh, Kanye Kardashian's favorite person, the justice candidate, didn't say a word about it. Didn't say a word about it. This shit happened in Nashville or in the Nashville area. Let's put it like that because that's the way they put it in the paper. That's the way the media put it out there. It happened in the Nashville area. The Nashville area is in America, and Vice President Pence came out the day after, or a couple days after, talking about how we're standing with Canada and their time. Wait, Canada? I'm gonna be honest with you. This was over a week ago. I still don't know what the fuck happened in Canada that they standing with Canada about. But I know what happened here that they still ain't said a damn thing about. Maybe that should be the thing. I said in the last episode that I would get to Trump. Maybe I should make this episode about Trump. Maybe I should talk about Trump. Y'all think Trump will tweet about me? Hell no, Trump ain't gonna tweet about me. I know Trump ain't gonna tweet about me. Trump don't give a damn about me. Why? Because I'm a black man. I'm a black man, and I don't have a following. I don't have a following, so nobody cares. He won't see it. Um, I got one subscriber, y'all. I got one subscriber. That's sarcasm. Sarcasm is the me sounding excited about it, not the fact that I have one subscriber. That's facts. I got one subscriber. Like I told so many people about this, and one of y'all subscribed. Wow, hurts my heart, but the show must go on. Now, what are we gonna talk about today? Today we're gonna talk about Donnie. We're gonna talk about Donnie. I got some shit I need to get off my chest. A few years back, we had a president named Barack Obama, and there was a group of people that no matter what Barack Obama did, they had a problem with it. I didn't understand those people then, and I damn sure don't understand those people now. Um, I personally feel like Barack Obama busted his ass to accomplish everything he accomplished in and for this country. Everything. And I respect his hustle. I respect his grind. If not for what he achieved, just for the fact that when he got elected, or let's say prior to him getting elected, when he was running, you had the Democrats supporting Barack Obama. You had elected Democrats supporting Barack Obama. You had people like Nancy Pelosi, who was the House Speaker at the time, supporting Barack Obama. And when he got elected, Nancy Pelosi pulled all support for Barack Obama, which was just like, what the hell is that all about? The hell is that all about? But he didn't let that stop him. Um, he still pushed to get things accomplished. When he was running, America was in a state of emergency uh, as far as economically. We were in a state of emergency, so much so that then President George W. Bush met with Barack Obama and John McCain to try to figure out, well, regardless of whichever one of you gets elected, what's your plan economically for this nation? Because we need to have some sort of plan. Now, let's fast forward 8 years, and conservatives are so angry, so upset about Barack Obama. About let's be real. Let's be real. I'm gonna say it. And for those of you that get offended easily, for those of you that don't like certain language, you might want to mute it. Wait for me. I'll wave my hand like this when it's time for you to turn the sound back on, because I'm about to say something that you might not like. But all those conservatives, go ahead, mute it now. All those conservatives that were upset that there was a nigga in the White House, you know, they uh they decided, well, we gonna get our revenge. We can't follow that up with a woman in the White House. So we gonna go, instead of going all the way left, because people a lot of times they say, oh, get right or get left, like do what you're supposed to do or you get left behind. Instead of going all the way left, they went all the way right, all the way right. They went about as far right as they could possibly go. If there's an edge to the world, that's where they took it. They took it to the edge of the world and they threw some people off because they took this man. They took this man who ran a campaign of pure hatred. Pure hatred. Did you listen to some of the things that this man said at the debates? That not only the debates with Hillary, but debates with other Republicans. Did you hear the things he said about Jeb Bush? Did you hear the thing? Well, was it Marco Rubio that he said was a liar? Like, did you hear when he was going from city to city, and the people that he didn't want there, they would get beat up, and y'all should beat them up, and I my lawyers will defend you, and blah blah blah, and the man said, the man said that he could shoot somebody and not lose any supporters. And you know what? I believe it. I believe it. Not because he's just that great a person, but because y'all are just that damn dumb. Y'all are just that crazy. Y'all are just that. Yes, I'm saying this. Yes, I am saying it. There's something so wrong with y'all. Something bothered y'all so much. Oh, here comes that word again. Mute your phone, or mute the video. Y'all are so upset because there was a nigga in the White House for 8 years that y'all just, we got to go all the way to the other extreme. Now we got to get the whitest white person that we can find and put him up in there, even if he don't know what he's doing. It don't matter. We just got to have a white presence in there. We just got to have a white presence. The presence of whiteness. Now, more than the fact that this man obviously has no fucking clue what he's doing. More than that. What bothers me is this right here. During his campaign, one of the things that he said that stuck out to me was, I'm the justice candidate. Because during his campaign, this was around the time when all of the stuff about police killing black people started. And in an attempt to make himself not sound or seem like the racist he actually is, he tried to say he was going to do something about this. But if you really pay attention, he didn't start talking about doing something about it until those cops got shot in Dallas. Let's be real. However, you said you're the justice candidate, sir. You said you're the justice candidate. You said you're going to do something. You said you're going to bring about justice. Okay, fine. You're going to bring about justice. Let's talk about the justice we haven't seen. Scenario number one. You have two young Muslim women on a train that get attacked by a far right Christian extremist. Four men defend these Muslim women. They get stabbed. I believe two of them died. Might have been just one. Might have been just one. But I believe two of them died. I know at least two of them ended up in the hospital. He said nothing. The justice candidate said nothing when this happened. Nothing. Nothing. When Puerto Rico happened, everything he did in Puerto Rico was nothing but a photo op. Nothing. You go to Puerto Rico during a disaster and you're throwing rolls of paper towels. You didn't care about those people. Nothing that you did said you cared about those people. That was all about a photo op. Now, some people may say, "Oh, well, what was he supposed to do? You have no justice. That was a natural disaster, so you can't include that." Okay, fine. I said it though, and that's all about character. But moving right along, I'm not going to stay on that for an extended amount of time. Moving right along, let's then go to, I believe it was a congressman. A congressman got shot. A congressman, a member of government, got shot on your watch. You said nothing. You did nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing was said about it. Nothing was done about it. When the school in Florida, was it Parkland, when that school got shot up, initially, you said nothing. It wasn't until the kids started protesting and doing the walkouts that you decided, oh, we need to get together and we need to have a meeting and blah blah blah. Then, then you spoke to people. You had a televised meeting, but you still didn't really say anything. To this day, you really haven't done anything. This happened. What happened in February? It's May now. 3 months. And outside of that meeting, what have you done? What have you done? You've done nothing. Then we come to the Waffle House shooter, and Pence comes out and starts talking about Canada, but you say nothing about what's going on here. Yet you want to be respected as president. You want to be revered as president. You complain that you are the worst treated president in the history of the United States. Well, maybe the reason why you're not respected as president, you're not revered as president, you treated as the worst president, or you're the worst treated president in your mind, is because in everybody else's mind, you are the worst president in history. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. That's saying a hell of a lot. Because we've had some bad presidents. We've had some bad presidents. I mean, shit, George W. Bush was really not a good president. He really wasn't. Honestly, wasn't. Jimmy Carter was not a good president. People talk about that all the damn time. Jimmy Carter was not a good president. Richard Nixon was a crook. He was a crook. He stole from his own country. Not a good president. You're worse than he was. You're worse than he was. And I believe that the people that supported you in the beginning are starting to see that they fucked up. There's a guy that I work with. I won't say his name. I won't say his name. But there's a guy that I work with. And he admits that he voted for Trump. We once got into a big back and forth about it. And I pointed out, you know, your boy said he was going to do this. He said he was going to do this. He said he was the justice candidate, and he didn't say anything about this. He didn't say anything about this. And he went from being the guy that defends Trump to now, I don't talk about politics. Wait, you don't talk about politics? Since when? When did this happen? When did this happen? It seems to me it's not that you don't talk about politics. It's just that your boy is fucking up so much you can't defend him no more. Just the point blank and period. Point blank and period. I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about this. I knew that man was an ignorant racist long before he ran. Long before he ran. When he ran, I said, y'all cannot elect this ignorant racist. But y'all went ahead and y'all did it anyway. Y'all went ahead and y'all did it anyway. When white supremacists marched, what was it, Charlottesville, Virginia? Was that the name of the place? When they marched, when when they ran over someone and killed them, he got on TV and said there were good people on both sides. There were good people on both sides. Good people. You are a racist. You're a racist. This is a group of racists. White nationalists, as they like to call themselves. Neo-Nazis, as everybody else refers to them. What the fuck is a good neo-Nazi? Please explain it to me. How can you look at someone that hates people based on their skin color or based on their creed or their religion and say, "Oh, but he's a good person or she's a good person." If that ain't a fucking oxymoron, if that's not an oxymoron, and we only have more to look forward to because they're not going to impeach this asshole. They're not. They're not going to impeach him. Um, that's the one thing I say that he did that was really smart. He surrounded himself with some of the worst options, some of the worst options. Because if anything happens to him, then Pence is next up. Nobody wants Pence as president. If anything happens to Pence, then the Speaker of the House, what, Paul Ryan? No, nobody wants it. Like you would have to like get rid of everybody and start over. And that there's no way to do that outside of mass murder, and nobody wants to call for mass murder. So we just gonna have to deal with this until hopefully until 2020, because I swear to God, if y'all give this month, y'all give him another 4 years, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. There's a lot of people that are quiet, so to speak, and letting this play itself out. But I guarantee you, if you try to make us sit through another 4 years of this dude, it's not gonna be pretty. Not gonna be pretty at all. I'm Marlon. Like, comment, subscribe. This is what I've been thinking about that I wanted to talk about this time around. Next time, I think I'll talk about it. I'll either talk about family values or I'll talk about the T in the LGBT community. Until next time, one.